Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We have discovered the power of teleportation and we're going to see if we can do it twice. Hello. What's going on? Whatever it is, I entrust this to you, Graham. I've had enough of missed deadlines in that road. Okay. Well, let's head down here. Who else have we got here? Well, we have Hulkenberg. I can hardly follow such terms. I never thought His Highness's Gauntlet Runner would hold such a secret. Okay. Well, go further in. Hear us? That's making a very weird noise. Okay.
Oh, dash it.
Well, well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it to be a type of igniter, but when I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell me who put the blasted thing into the design. Okay. We think of a place we've already been to.
Where to?
Aha. So this is basically a fast travel system we can use at any time, which is how we can get back to the royal capital. Aha. Okay. It's all coming together now. I'll focus on Martira as our destination.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I'm just wondering, just a thought, do you think we're going to end up in some kind of paradox here? Like, I forget, there's a specific term for this one where we're going to cause it so that we can do this. From like us from the future are going to come back and cause it so we can teleport. I'm trying to think why it would be us. Maybe it's just an Elder has to be able to do it. And that's why it might just be Elder, because we were apparently able to do magic, like then the Elder tribe was able to do magic. I was wondering whether it could have been specifically us, but it could be specifically an Elder. That makes more sense, actually. So it's probably that specifically an Elder can trigger this and other mechanisms, because we can trigger the ancient magics, and that's why the church is unhappy, because we could have triggered a magic which would have caused them issues. I feel like there's a step I'm missing somewhere. But anyway, it's better than my initial theory that we travel back in time to create a device that only we could use. That sounds very silly.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around.
It's just like the king's magic. Maybe the Elder are able to use the royal magic, like all the Elder are? That would be interesting. That would be a reason why they wouldn't want the Elder around. Especially if the royal magic was tied into something. Like, it's tied into the royal igniter, right? So maybe there's something with that that's interesting. It said that, was it not the bloodline is the royal bloodline is what controls whether you can use the igniter or not. Maybe the bloodline is not pure Tlamar. Maybe it's Tlamar and Elder. That would be intriguing.
It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brialhaven? Just like that?
I'm going to tell you, the limitation is that you have to have gone there yourself. I think that's going to be the limitation I'll put in there, which will force you to have to travel.
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
What about the village we came from?
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Okay. It actually looks like it doesn't use very much time, or any time. Interesting. To capture Heisma, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martira Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. Okay. Going to other cities. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the world map on the map menu and select your desired destination. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
Only 3 days until we depart.
So?
We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure that we're as strong as we can get too. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. And a memorandum. Teleportation magic. A magic of instantaneous transport activated by a curious device installed in Grem's Gauntlet Runner. When Grem imagines a place in his memory he wants to return to, the entire Gauntlet Runner can instantly travel there. An unusual magic that defies modern understanding. The odd device was installed at the Royal Palace's behest when Nuras was working on the initial design of the runner. Nuras only loosely understood the device as something related to magic, and its true function as a teleportation igniter was only revealed when Grem touched it. Okay. I'm trying to think of some other theories that I could have at this point. What about... So, it was suggested that this could be how magic was always meant to be, and that Sanctism teaches that it is not this way. So what if magic is limited? It could be that the fact that the 8 tribes are within the kingdom limits them. But what I'm wondering is whether the Elder being isolated has left them unweakened by something. There seems to be a thread that the real can become... or the imagined can become real in this game, right? There's a big thread about that going through here. So I'm wondering if Sanctism convinced people they needed igniters to be able to do a task, right? And that has caused that to be the case, because that's what people imagine is needed. But maybe it's not for us? I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball some rough ideas about what kind of thing they could be going for here. So it's either something to do with our tribe or it's something to do with something in general, but it feels like we're on the right thread somewhere. I don't know. I could be talking nonsense. It's happened before.
All right then.
Okay, so now we can go
Where'd you
world
go?
map and just go back to the capital. And you can see the followers on them there as well. That's kind of cool. I'm going to go back to the capital. Why not? I don't want to go to the catacombs entrance though. No. I want to go to San
Let's
Lumio
go.
Street. Sure, why not? That is a very cool transition. Okay, and I want to see if anyone has any new dialogue, like this guy. So I heard this rumor. Is it true that this Gauntlet's owner is... That's right. Oh my god, it wasn't just a rumor. Speaking of, I saw this gauntlet runner just poof appear out of nowhere. And now, could you tell me how it did that? Like, whoa, that's insane. Yeah, you would think that we would do this outside the city and then come in, but, well, whatever. Oh, hey, Stroll. Sorry, was just lost in thought. About your home?
I'm sorry.
Forgive me, it isn't a subject to rush through in a place like this. Must be about Halia's hometown. I should catch him next time we're on the move so we can discuss it at length. Interacting with your allies along your journey. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If any ally wishes to speak with you on the road, make sure, or do try to make time for them. Ah, okay. So, I think for some of the bonds, what you had to do is you had to get the initial conversation done in Grand Trad, and then you can get a further conversation on the road once you've got this trigger to happen. As in, once you've spoken to them and they were like, speak with me on the road. That's kind of cool. Okay. I wonder if we've got anything new in the tavern.
What in the
So I think this guy might have something new to say. Ah, the elder lad. Again, I don't mind serving you a hot meal, but once you finish, would you mind being on your way? In a Sanctus town like this, business can't be too friendly. To your kind. How's the Grand Cathedral?
I'm out of ideas.
I hear things are settled, but honestly I don't believe it. That whole situation was a mess. I don't know how the military managed to clean it all up. I've heard some strange rumours around here too, something about a chap using odd magic you don't see in Luis's faction. Heard he used these weird powers to defeat the human. I wouldn't pay it any mind though, probably just the drunk gossip of a tavern. Because if a hero like that actually existed, this country wouldn't be in the state that it's in.
Hey!
What do you think of the tournament?
You are.
That's right, rumour has it that you're one of the candidates for the throne. I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but who would have thought an Eldar with aspirations of being king? I suppose the gossip around here will be the least of your problems now. Anyway, if you're really a candidate, that must mean you've got yourself a gauntlet runner, haven't you? You could have stayed quiet and lived a peaceful life. To be completely honest, I think you got no chance of winning, but you've still earned my respect.
Hey!
What do you think of Luis? That's the bloody bastard who made a mess of the Grand Cathedral. His no good followers make a mess of my tavern
I'm
besides.
out of ideas.
I don't even mind the ones that just get drunk and whine. The problem is the blowhards who come in here and start screaming about why Luis deserves the throne. They've instigated more than one tavern brawl. What do you know? They're the same selfish prats who used to rattle on about tribal issues. Only difference now is that they are fight over siding with Luis or Ford. Can't get a break around here, I tell ya. That's why I keep my opinions to myself. Bad for business to have those. Yeah, I can tell. You definitely seem to be keeping all your opinions to yourself. After telling me your opinions.
Right?
Maybe I'm just spoiled, but I do believe my palate is growing more familiar with the blues of this city. Be nice to find a new drink to grow close to. Now that I put my mind to it, I hear the Yugi village near my hometown has the most unusual drinks. If only there weren't so much bad blood between them and my village, I'd love to taste it. Okay. He's becoming more open and tolerant due to his love of drink. Hello. Oh, it's you. I heard. You're one of the candidates in the tournament, aren't you? I commend you for thinking of the country's future despite your youth. Please accept this token of my support. Soothing sweet bun. Thank you. I got rewarded for asking random people in a city I shouldn't even be in questions. Well, guess that means we're going to do that more. I wonder what happened to the king. As I remember it, a long time ago I told you before, didn't I? In the end, that man was nothing but a dreamer. That's why he ended up just being Fortin's puppet. Okay. Over here. Head all the way down. So we've got someone who can tell us the weather. The tournament for the throne will decide our next king. The candidates will be showcased in an exhibition of the brave to be held in the Principality of Oceania. Candidates will demonstrate their strength by taking the head of a fierce monster. Who will emerge victorious? We'll keep you updated on the latest developments.
What am I to do?
Should we not think about the worst case scenario if Luis were to become king? Don't be ridiculous. I've already denoted large sums to his eminence. If he does not win, I'm ruined. Okay. Doesn't seem like a great strategy. Invest money in in someone, and if they don't win an election, then you're ruined. That doesn't seem like that's going to end well for them.
This I cannot fathom.
You there, Elder. Your very presence is disrupting my prayers. Do I need to spell it out for you? I'm telling you to leave. My word. Not only are you an Elder, but you're dull-witted to boot. Wow, rude. Yeah, I just want to see if I can purify anything. Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave you and your followers. Yeah, leave you alone. Hey, is it gonna rain?
How about a fortune?
I can tell you what the weather will be for the next 2 days. Regional forecast. If you'd like to check the weather before traveling, speak with a fortune teller. If you'd like to check the weather before traveling, speak with a fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. No, I'm not paying you any money for that. What, do you think I am made of money? Right. Hello. Tournament for the throne has begun. I don't think any of the candidates are particularly appealing. Side effects or not, Forden seems like a questionable pick. Wouldn't Luis be better since he's a Clamar and all? Come now, you need to be more serious about all this. We just lived through a disaster after all. Disaster caused by Luis, not that. That's incredibly common knowledge. I think it's not uncommon, but you know, anyway. Yes, we got new stuff here. I hear a voice within my mind. I thought standard igniters might be growing boring for you. Consider an upgrade of better stock. Right. I just want to see what you have. So we have the Chevalier Igniter. So enables multi-target attack raising skill Mage Group Strength when equipped. Okay, this one raises defense, and this one raises agility. Yeah, okay. Tarukaja, Rakukaja, or sorry, Matarukaja, Marakukaja, Sukukaja is what those three are. Although they might be called Mage Defense in this one. It's definitely called Rakukaja for a single attack though, so I don't know.
Oh, me.
Closery. Did you see, as soon as the tournament began, the king's face went off somewhere and disappeared? Even Gauntlet Runners struggle to fly, yet the palace floats so effortlessly. How much power does the king's magic hold?
So the abductions are happening there
Oh.
too.
So they started the tournament for the throne, and it did actually move the king in the sky. That's interesting. We'd think it would be unaffected by other people's plans, you know, given that it's... Yeah, you think it would be unaffected by other people's plans, given it's its own magic, but maybe it moved for the tournament, or maybe it's just following the highest ranked candidates, and they just... Or maybe even just the highest ranked candidate in Sanctifex Ford.
Oh, thank you indeed.
Don't know.
Oh,
Must be losing my mind. You think you'll ever be king? Ha! I remember your tribe and the hole they all crawled out of. You ought to know your place. Surely that gauntlet runner there can't belong to the likes of you. Wait a moment. Just how did that gauntlet get there in the first place? Stop asking questions.
Now what am I to do?
Hello.
Stop!
The accumulator was built on special orders from the Igniter Consortium. If you so much as touch it, it'll send you to the gallows. Now that the mines have been closed and the magma crystals are harder to come by, even the rubbish mag the accumulators make is gaining value. Oh yeah, the accumulators. I wonder if they're taking magic out of the air, and that's causing people to be less affected by the natural magic that should exist in the air, which is then meaning that they don't have the magical potential they should have in order to activate the magical equipment. And us as an Elder who lived alone, or like not, but like lived in the village out in wilds away from Sanctism, maybe we acquired more natural magla over our lifetime, which is therefore means that we're able to use these things that everyone should be able to use. Somebody else suggested in the comments as well that maybe the reason the cathedral is so big and the fact it's causing desertification is because maybe it's also trying to accumulate magla. So maybe this is all one giant plot that way. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Oi, did you see that earlier? A gauntlet runner suddenly appeared in the middle of town out of nowhere. Pardon? What sort of nonsense? Come now, even I wouldn't fall for such an outrageous fib. It's not a lie. There was a sudden flash and an enormous gauntlet runner appeared right around here.
You really smashed each other to bits, didn't you?
Okay. Well, let's head down here. and see what the carapace have to say.
What in the...
Okay.
Look,
Hello there.
It's great, innit?
As long as I'm doing the executions, I'll never get killed myself. Pretty smart thinking, eh? Yeah, my own tribe hates me for it. How many severed ties? Many have severed ties with me. But what choice do I have?
I don't give a toss who's king. I just want...
Okay. Hello. Mag, spare some mag, anyone? Oh, this is a fool's errand. I'm trying to save for medicine for my little brother. I'm so useless. All I can do is wait for folks to drop their mag. Well, I wish I could help you, but I have no money on me, so I guess I'll just leave. Okay. Might as well head to the Hushed Honeybee while we're here. Have Fabienne go, wait, did you not just leave? I wanted to give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. I should check with Fabienne.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and Hulkenberg's here. Hello. Ah, we made the promise to train together, hadn't we? On second thought, I prefer not to cross swords in town. No, it would be better to find a large, secluded place. The deck of the runner, perhaps. Come speak to me the next time we're aboard. Okay.
You.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now? Or, oh dear, did your plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound, that's what's important. That's not it. What do you mean by that? Probably fine to tell Fabian and Maria the truth. What? You say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant? Your Gauntlet Runner is extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I've got no reason not to believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take her mind off things. I could show her the drawing. Oh, your pictures from your trip to give to Maria.
She'll love it.
That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Do you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works. No, I didn't want to use my time. Oh, I gave it to Maria and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Okay, I thought I was going to use our time and put us immediately into a Bond conversation. That's fine. Fabienne brought the drawing to Maria, who was happy we returned home safely. Still, I'm not sure popping into shore pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? You turn around and leave again. I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. If we have enough of this, we can say I want to make her smile. I want to make Maria smile? My tolerance isn't high enough. If I was open-minded, I could. Okay, so we're locked out of that anyway.
Hello.
I haven't seen your face around here in a good while. You left the Hushed Honeybee, ain't that right? Anyway, I heard you're part of that tournament, ain't you? An Elder King. Good luck with that, mate. Oh, I ain't being sarcastic, honest. Got nothing but respect for reckless mad lads like you.
Hey. Fancy a bit of...
I just want to see what you got. You haven't got anything. Alright, well, time for us to leave. And... Ooh. We help anyone in trouble, endorsed by the Honeybee Inn.
What's this?
Did Maria and the others put this up for us? Wow, that really puts the wind in your sails, doesn't it? May not be the favourites, but there are people who support us. We best take that to heart. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there are posters for us up as well. We should keep an eye out for any others that we see, just in case we can find any around the place. Okay. Along here. Oh, hello.
You there.
You there, Elder. Seen any suspicious thieves around here? Seems the nearby home was broken into, but the thieves only took the glass. Blimey, what kind of idiots would do that? Okay.
Why, it's lovely out.
Hello.
I say that is enough.
That bastard Forden's fixing the whole thing, isn't he? Damned hooray rogues, they can't be trusted. I'll say only a Clamar could be king, but I must say Luis is too dangerous to be considered. Elda, you want to be king? You can't, because everyone hates Eldas. Everyone says bad things about you, so why'd you want to be their king anyway? Nutter. Wow, rude child.
Now what am I to do?
Hey, that huge head. I don't know what it is. Oh, it comes crashing down somewhere. I'd love to see the nobility get squashed flat.
Now what am I to do?
Okay.
Guess there's nothing
Along
to be
here.
done, is it?
Ooh.
Keep dreaming.
Rise
fella.
up for Lord Luis.
Let's see.
Luis didn't even enter the tournament, but this guy did on his behalf. Can't say he seems very popular. We should still keep tabs on him though, just in case. Luis might have bigger plans for him than we know.
Him? King?
Oh.
Keep dreaming, fella.
See there.
I heard there's a candidate who will abolish taxes. His name was Roger, I believe. Can he do that? That would certainly help our business. My husband says not to expect too much of him though. After all, Sanctifex Forden is practically guaranteed to be king.
Him?
You can't abolish tax. It doesn't make sense to abolish taxes here. Wait, also, why is there a sale at the shop? Wait a sec. What day is it?
What now?
Why is there a sale on Metals Day?
Him?
Wait, is there a sale on Metals Day for these two? Because it's Metals Day?
Stinking
So why is there a sale? Hello? Almost a new month. Time sure does fly. It's not Idols Day yet, but I have a discount on the house. Oh, these just have a discount for me. Oh. Oh, okay. So there's a different discount for these two for us.
Now what am I to
Maybe it's because they're the previous tier of equipment. That might be it, actually. Because they're the previous tier of equipment, they give you a discount once you've moved on, if that makes sense. Because you should have already have got that equipment or better equipment by the time you're leaving. As a catch-up mechanic, maybe? That kind of makes sense, I guess.
Is the king gone forever?
The king died, didn't he? But that's his face flying in the sky. Does that mean he came back to life? He's not alive.
Ugh.
Then what's that face? Please tell me. If you don't know, then don't make stuff up. You're stupid. Wow. I feel like I'm being called out given my number of theories that I've gone through this episode. I don't know, don't make stuff up. I'm stupid. Got it. The army elites are all stuck on their tournament ballyhoo and bogged right off to Brylehaven. Soldiers who've been left behind like me are all that's left to clean up the Grand Cathedral. What are we even supposed to do from here? I keep saying young man. You're going, young man, young man. I guess there's people trying to get us to shop, but I mean, none of these are actual shops, so I shouldn't be that worried about it. Okay. What are you two doing? I heard the cry of a human just now. I'm sure it was just someone's stomach growling. Look, there's an elder right there. Please, let's forget about the incident at Grand Cathedral. There's no need to come here every day. Oh no. He's actually suffering quite a lot from that. That's not good. Okay. Wait a second. What's this up here? Is this one of these debates? Okay. Wait, what's this?
This place.
Standing on the podium could draw attention for a
This place.
speech. Giving a speech may improve my eloquence. No. Okay. So there's not a debate, there's a speech, which I believe is a different thing.
Who'll take the crown now?
The rankings on the King's Rock seem like they only change when nobody's looking. Yeah, at first I thought it didn't move at all, but now that time's passed, it does look different, doesn't it?
Right.
So many conversations.
Say there.
What a grand opening ceremony. Shame all the candidates have already left the city, though. At least we can use the coronation rock to gauge where the popular candidates stand. Truly the magic of a king, isn't it? Indeed, were it not for the royal magic, such a feat would be impossible. Although I do feel as though some of us went off about this all being part of Louise's trickery not long ago. Of whom do you speak? Not once have I ever doubted his majesty. Aha, sure, whatever you say. All we can do now is just wait and see how things play out.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high. Okay.
Unstinking believable.
Pray and you shall be saved. These are the words of the wise Sanctifex Forden, the man most fit to be king. Many other candidates came forward at the tournament for the throne, but don't let your heart be swayed, and hold fast to what you know is true. Only Sanctifex Forden is. We knew all along it was going to be Sanctifex Forden from the start, so why even go through the effort of putting on a tournament in the first place? Because he's not sure it's going to be him. and he wants to make sure.
Now what am I
You
to do?
turn my stomach.
Damn it, what's with all these on Clemar bastard? All I did was take a peek at the igniters. The Clemar have been acting even more pompous lately, bastards. Ugh, let's get them all killed by Luis. Oh wait, Luis is a Clemar too.
Now what am I to do?
Okay. Hello. You got any more fruit cordial? Nope. Alright, you were dead to me.
Say,
Hello.
Closure, oh closure.
I never should have become a soldier. I've regretted it 3,000 times in the last few days alone. Got to clean up the aftermath of the cathedral. Unsurprisingly, it's nothing more than than piles of dead bodies. Okay. In here. See if we've got anything going on in here. Ah, we got these two again. Stop eavesdropping. No new conversations. Got any new bounties for me? Yeah. Forest Champion. I need to slay the Goblin King in the Imp's Den east of Martira. Or of Martira. Defeating goblins in black may lure it out. The informant at the Visca Alba Tavern in Martira should have more details.
That's a rough one.
This bounty is a contract for the Goblin King, an impressive name if it wasn't only goblins he presided over.
Yeah.
We're familiar with goblins, they're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're tough little buggers.
Hey.
So how about it? Do we need funds for we do need funds for infiltrating Heisme's hideout. We'll take it. Excellent. Then let me show you where to go. The goblins are skulking in the Imp's Den located to the northeast of Martira. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding goblin keeps order within the horde. Take him out and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth. I bet you can get more information about the target from Martira's informant. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times.
Counting on you.
Bring me the Imp's loincloths once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Why do you want the Imp's loincloth, you weirdo? Anyway.
Let's see here.
So, in the northeastern forest, here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
And right there's
Okay,
I smell
cool.
trouble. All right.
And that's fine. So we have these two accepted bounties, which we're already aware of. And I think that's everything now, except there was one more thing I want to check in Grand Trad. And that is you. Hello.
You there.
Yes. You sell the same things. That's fine. Just wanted to check.
All right then.
Right. Now, we do also have to come back here at night time at some point to do that, but that's okay. World map.
Where to?
Back to Martira, the old castle town, back to the thoroughfare square,
Let's go.
and time to get some quests over here.
What were the gods doing?
Okay. So in we go, and... Hello.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there.
Is he picking our pocket?
That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing.
It appears Grius' memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him. I don't see him anywhere. Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Where can we find a clue that will lead us to the man who took Grius' memento? Let's try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Come on.
Hey you, that guy stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No.
If I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean the dagger's really important to us.
Oh?
Is it? Well, you'll have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on, not even a hint? This man seems to know something about us. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment? Imagination isn't high enough. I need to be inspired.
I'll be off.
Apologies, but it's time I got on to more profitable endeavors, little Elda. Run along now, I wish you luck. Okay, so that requires that our imagination is higher. So we've got one that requires that our tolerance is higher and one for our imagination. Only wisdom is at level 2 currently, so... Yeah, we also don't have a lot of days till we have to go. We have this day, we have the 30th, we have the 1st and the 2nd. That's it. Right? And then we're going. Then actually it looks like we get some time until the exhibition of the brave, but still. Like, yeah, not a lot of time.
More people missing.
Oh, the fountain is something? It's a fountain, a really, really ancient one by the looks of it.
Yeah?
The town is high up. I wonder how they make the water flow. Maybe it has something to do with Brigante Castle? Already bought your stuff. Let's look at the scenery. Okay. You're the weather person. Hello.
Oh, what'll I do?
Ugh, I can't believe I'm gonna lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? Ah, Fairy. Oh, ain't ye the mercenaries who are gonna hunt down Haizumi? You lot all came in that giant gauntlet runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we can maintain communications with other cities, but they're all requested by officials from the capital.
Why did this happen?
Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such, but we rely on those pigeons for trade medicine and foodstuffs, so their loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Komero by July 11th.
Oh, what'll I do?
But no one wants to go out with a kidnapper about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of beast that they need to go through. And since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance that I kind of keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog.
Stupendous.
But that's where you and that gauntlet runner of yours come in. Please, save my job. Save the town. Of course, I can't ask you to work for free. Let's see, is 7,500 Reeve enough of a reward for you? Alright.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I'll need it by July 11th if you could. Here, let me show you how to get to Komero too. Merchants in Komero have got other rare goods besides eggs too. You'll find plenty of things there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. We got 13 days to do it.
Whoa.
So this is Komero, huh?
That reminds me.
Isn't that the village Nuras was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? We can ask the villagers about the old man if we go. Okay. It's worth thinking about, actually. Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm going to head to the inn, I think, next. Let's just double check that we're clearing in this area here. Not even the whole area, just the outside of it. Yeah, that's a courage guy, which is interesting. This must be I just realized this must be bungee jumping or something, because he's courage guy. Yeah, that's what those are, probably. With everything on, they'll need all hands on deck. I've got to get out and patrol, so I'm sorry, we'll be closed on July 2nd to July 4th.
Take a look.
You're the one who took care of the bounty in Tradia Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumors. Tradia Desert is south of the Grand Trad, right? So how did you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares its information on bounties, though I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it.
Good hunting to you.
Anyway, you look up a list of bounties from across the country, regardless of where you are, and accept them too. So fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? You haven't got anything new, have you? No. Yeah. That's fine. Will even be. Is there anything over here? No, there's just the goats. Which we're not allowed to barge into. Because, I mean, like, who knows what could be going on there with the goats. Okay, your imagination. Hello.
Oi!
The other side of the street is Castle Racket Road. I don't recommend travelers stop there for too long. Lots of people have been kidnapped back there. But some of those kids just won't learn. They're still hawking their little wares. No wares you'd want, mind. Alright, let's head down here. See where this takes us. Castle Racket Road.
What is it?
So if I check the map here... Wait a second. I don't know why I was having a
All right then.
brain freeze there. Did we come here the first time? No, we didn't. Okay. Hello.
This is the pits.
Ooch, are you the help they sent for? Didn't think you'd be an elder. But what are you doing here? Nothing around these parts but old wells. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Hello.
I guess it's over then.
Hey there, you wouldn't be an end to that well now, would you? I've been hearing eerie cries coming from below. Makes my hair stand on end, it does. Stay away if you know what's good for you.
Hey, listen.
Okay. There's a well that we may or may not want to go down. Hello.
Excuse me?
Hey, Elder. Yeah, you, Mr. Elder. How do you prefer your Valmo? Roasted or stewed? Never had a Valmo. Oh, I recommend you try a delicious Valmo stew. That juicy, slow-roasted flavour is what all the connoisseurs grown-ups prefer. There now, set you right. Now, Mr. Elder, want to do a little shopping? Ta-da, rock beans. You can cook some yummy dishes with these. Also got fragrant spice and the hero's fruit seed. I'm selling it to help my poor ma. Come on, mister, buy it now. I'll buy the seed.
Can we talk?
Yeah, apparently there's a growing mechanic.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, I'll buy some of that. I'm gonna buy all of it.
Excuse me?
Rock
Can we
beans.
talk?
Thank.
I'd love every time we go to buy something, she's like, can we talk? Like,
Excuse
can we
me?
talk about your spending
Can we
habits?
talk?
Thank you, miss.
Right. I don't know if we need any of this, but I'll buy one of each and then at least we'll be able to see if we need any later.
Hey, mister.
Oh, Longshanks, how'd you like your Valmo? Turn roasted or stewed? Never had it. Jings, why are you so boring? That's not going to help us settle this. Maybe bugs will give you the willies, is that it? I suppose you don't want to be touching them either. Well, my bugs are fresh from these parts. Aye, the town's dangerous, but without a trade, there's an urchin like me to pay for room or board, aye? You should be able to use these as bait when you're fishing too. Never tried myself, but I bet it'd be a natural. Oh, there's fishing?
Can we talk?
Ah, okay. Wonderful. I love fishing minigames. They're my
Hey, mister.
favorite.
Can
Yeah.
we talk?
They're so fun. Yeah. Anyway, I hope we get to try it soon. Did that sound believable?
Hey,
I've heard that
listen.
liking fishing minigames is the thing to do. Not sure it's the thing for me though. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Alright, well I won't go that way then. Okay. Let's go the other way then.
Hey, listen.
Up here and then through here. Up the stairs. Wonderful. This takes us back to the Stairstone Market. Okay, we've seen all these guys before. New dialogue down here.
What'll I
Nope,
do?
same dialogue down here. Okay, we're almost done because there was nothing new here. Actually, these shops also have things off. Yeah, these ones, you could see that the sword shop had a sale on as well. So it might be that, yeah, those have sales on Metals Day.
Oh, anyway.
Which I guess makes sense. They are made of metal. Oh, hello. Heard from the captain that someone was coming to help us get rid of that damn Heizame. Guess that's you lot. We got precious little information on him. We do know one thing for sure though. You're done for if he lands but a single blow on you. That's about the extent of all the rumours, mad as it may be. For now you best get yourself some nice armour. That may be your best bet at staying alive.
Stop!
You'll need Lady Joanna's permission to enter the castle. No one gets through here unless you have business inside. Sounds like we'll need an invitation. Sorry on that. Me personally, I appreciate your contributions. It's not much, but here, I want you to have this. Thunderstone. Ooh. I can finally level up Pikachu. Right. Head along here. And let's head down and see if we can get back to the tavern and get some information on the Gobbern. I understand we have achieved literally nothing today. All we've done is run around, but you know what? We have at least got information, and that in and of itself is valuable. Knowledge is power, as they say.
An elder
Anyway.
candidate? No.
Through here, and in. Right. Hello.
Thank you.
This ass.
Aren't you the help that Barden brought in? All the way from Grand Trad too. Thanks for coming. The town sacrificed so much already. I had a friend that used to come here with, but now they're, Sorry, these drinks always lead me to talk about depressing things, but really, please, the town is counting on you.
Gone to shite, this has.
Alright.
What do you want to know?
I travel the world gathering all sorts of information. Money is no longer a going concern for me. It was a time when I have to sneak onto the back of carriages in order to get about. In hindsight, I rather enjoyed those times. Tell me about village trading in Martira.
Here's the real skinny.
There's a town a bit east of here called Komero. It's a nice quiet place famous for the carrier pigeons. They got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They should sell some Orgo sugar too. They also sell accessories with various effects when worn. They're right useful to travellers like you. It's hardly a day's journey with a gauntlet runner. Why not pay the place a visit? Okay. Ingredients.
Here's the real
There are shops of all sizes in Martira. You can buy Bedu meat and Mora Coney meat from the butcher, with a specialty item called Mellow Milk from the water shop. In addition, there are some stands where children sell rock beans or fragrant spice and such. There's a village not far off of Orgo sugar, and there was a kid selling plant seeds over on Cattle Racket Road, though you can't eat those till you grow them. Martira has a fine selection of goods. The people are honest country folk who'd be proud to sell you a variety of seed and harvest. Okay. King of Imp's Den.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journey in deeper and you'll find yourself in the Gobbern Haven. Those creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Gobbern is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. You got business with the Gobbern King who runs the horde of them. You're going to want to take out the Gobberns in black cloth. No weaknesses to speak of, but they'll love a good nap, and you can find items to make him drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight him. But you already know, don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. What else? There are giant insects called vesps in there. Apparently weak to pierce attacks. You best prepare yourself with a spear or a bow, or something of that sort.
Thank you kindly.
That's about it. Be sure you're well prepared before venturing into that place. Okay. So no magic stuff there. So you'll be wanting to go back to night, and we'll be wanting to go back to night. But okay.
Pleasure to see you.
Hey there, traveller. Is their cuisine not to your taste? Why'd you eat bugs? I would say it's simply because they're delicious, but I met a few outsiders who would agree. They're easy to harvest and are quite rich in nutrients. The giant sandworms are dangerous, but we feast upon their larvae. If you ask me, the delicacies of other cities are far stranger to me. For instance, I heard something from a peddler. Apparently the people of Brellhaven eat fish in all sorts of ways, including completely raw, if you can believe it. Ugh, my stomach churns just thinking about it.
Pleasure to see you.
Tell me about this town.
Oh, dear me.
Martira is dangerous now, but it's usually a very nice place to live. Weather is pleasant all year round, and we no shortage of stores that can meet all your needs. Of all that, Lady Joanna graces us with her magnificent presence. Before these kidnappings happened, I'd say it was a truly blessed town.
Pleasure to see you.
However, Barden.
Oh, dear me.
Barden, he's the type of person who would bend over backwards for the good of the town. And he's the one that brought you over here, isn't he? He's always been that way, even before the kidnapping started. He'd do anything to help his people. He's always put his work first, which I hear has caused him some issues with his own family, though I suppose I'm not in any position to gossip about that. Barden's family, that's the first I've heard of it. I wonder what's happened to them. That might be why he's so desperate to get someone to find Haizumi. If his family has been kidnapped.
More people missing.
Okay. Well, I want to head to Komero. Oh, there's stuff down here? Hello?
You there?
Oi, that your runner down there. Oh, they're riding on gauntlet runners these days, are they? Never thought I'd see the like. Suppose that means you're the help what's come to town. You're gonna take that runner to the giant sandworm and to Hazumi's. Now you get hero's welcome if you take him down. There's weapons and armor for sale in town. Ought to make good use of them. Okay, well. Sit down to my gauntlet runner. Embarking on the gauntlet runner. To start traveling, visit the round table in the gauntlet runner. There you can view a map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans of your allies as you decide where your travels will take you next. Oh, hello. Remember, we can't leave our windows open when we park in the city. Can't afford to let any passing gawker get in and find all our secrets. So, have you some business with me? Once I'm out the driver's seat, I always feel too tired for much else. If you're planning an outing, the old girl and I are ready any time. Can't go anywhere too out of the way, of course, since we're still waiting for the sand flash. Okay, I can check the windows. Window is shut tight so no one can see in. Seems sturdy enough to withstand a powerful attack. I was also seeing if I could use this somehow. Yeah, there's a watchtower apparently. Maybe not now. What does that mean? Maybe not now. Alright, I guess you can do it while it's traveling. I should visit the toilet?
Right.
I refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. I don't know what that did. Washroom? I need to wait for it to be fixed. Pantry, I've been told is worth visiting as well, daily. Aha! So I can get some cooking ingredients for free. Okay. Anything else that we should visit daily? I don't think there was anything else I was told to visit. Just checking here. All looks pretty much as we expected. That's fine. Right. Let's go to Komero. It seems like the most sensible thing to do today. There's two things we have to do there.
What? Now point us toward the fray.
Ooh. What's request and tactic? It just shows you your current requests. Why does it say and tactics? There's no tactics on the list. It's just requests. Anyway.
Now then.
The exhibition is on July 21st, which necessitates that we hunt down Haizumi before then.
That is...
This Haizumi is meant to be a talented fighter, right? It'd be quite the irony if we lost our heads while trying to take his.
If so...
We should hone our skills before we take him on. We got some time until the exhibition, so we have a bit of leeway for some training.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt to build up some funds for our journey either. Must be some places outside the city where we can do both. Okay. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. Night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run out then?
Nice little village.
So you have two things
Just
to do there and
know
one
there's
thing
much
here.
to see.
Okay, well let's head
Need
here
to pick
then.
up a few things.
A verdant lakeside village. Life here was promising once, but recent monster attacks have proven otherwise. The chief export is carrier pigeons for Martira.
That's where you want to go.
The old man that Nuras is looking for is there. Let's pay the place a visit for him. If there's a reward involved, it could help us with our preparations against Haizumi. Want to go?
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, as long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's be off.
Then, 'tis settled, it would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Ooh, that is a very cool animation.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
But surely once we've been here, we can just teleport, right?
What to pick?
I hear her voice. I am stagnating. I need to train. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. Oh, because we're traveling, we can do a travel thing as well? Oh, that is nice. And we can check the watchtower while we're here. Well, this is the most terrifying way to travel. Up here. Oh, wow. Now, you see, here I have no answer for how she can fly, except for the cutscene did show her flying on the Gauntlet Runner and struggling, but now she appears to just be flying no issue. I have no answer for you. Yeah, maybe it's temporary. That's the best I can offer you. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.